Hey, good morning and happy Tuesday. I'm still at Discount Tire. That's a hell of a wait. I'm kidding. No, I had to come back. So I haven't been here since yesterday. No, I had to come back. See, I came here yesterday hoping to get my tires, rotated and balanced. They just resurfaced this parking lot. And it's funny because you can just be rolling along and you turn your wheel a little bit and it sounds like you're scooting through the parking lot because it goes, it makes a horrible sound. I don't know where the hell I'm going. All right. So no, anyway, they were really busy yesterday and I went in and I said, I'd like to get my tires rotated. How long of a wait would that be this morning? And they said 2 hours. And I said, oh, no, that won't work. So they said, well, you can make an appointment to come back. I said, I'll do that. So I just went ahead and made an appointment for this morning. So it's all done. My tires look beautiful. I just bought them, last summer. So that I had all new tires put on here last summer. And, yeah, he said they look great. No problem. The wear was totally perfect and even. He said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it because your tires are wearing beautifully. Like they're all at the same point of wear, which is really good. So they rotated the tires, balanced, all that crap. And they also replaced my windshield wipers for me. I don't know if that's a new thing they've just started doing, like, doing the windshield wipers. I had been meaning to replace them anyway. So I said, yeah, just go ahead and, some new windshield wipers would be good because the old ones got to where they were really just kind of smushing the water around on the windshield. So I kept meaning to replace them, but then I don't think about it until it rains again. When it rains and I turn them on, it's like, oh, geez, I really need to get some new windshield wipers. Oh, why didn't I do that before now? And then it stops raining and I forget about it. Lather, rinse, repeat, and it goes on that way. I remember one time when I was in college, my dumb ass, I waited so long to replace my wiper blades. I kept meaning to and I kept forgetting about it. I waited so long and I still remember where I was. I was going down Tate Street. This is when I was going to UNC Greensboro. I was going down Tate Street and it started raining. And I turned my windshield wipers on and the blades literally crumbled on the windshield. I had to turn them off because it was just the metal wiper arm going across my windshield. It didn't scratch it or anything, thank goodness, but I had to turn it off, and I just had to pull over and stop because it was pouring down rain and I couldn't see. I had to just sit on Tate Street in a parking space. I was lucky to find one until it stopped pouring down rain. Like, this is what happens when you wait too long. So keep an eye on your windshield wiper blades. And if you think about it, if you're like me, but you don't think about it again until it rains again, because I'm really bad about it, just put a note in your phone, or I'll even put a reminder on my calendar on my phone, like, get some wiper blades. I'll just pick a day, like the next day I'll put it on there, get wiper blades. I know how to replace my own. I've done it many times. It's not really a pain in the ass. I just don't like doing it because every time I do, I mess up one of my nails. Every time. I don't know how, because it's not hard. I don't know. Somehow I always manage to mess up one of my nails. So I was happy when the guy said, hey, looks like you need some new wiper blades. I said, yeah, I know. I've been meaning to replace them. And he said, well, we can do that for you. And he said, we have two different models or whatever of wiper blades. We have the standard rubber ones for this price, or you can get the silicone ones that will last longer for this price. And the silicone ones weren't too much more. I said, I'll just get the silicone ones. If they'll last longer and I don't have to replace them as often, I'd rather have those. I don't mind spending a little bit more for wiper blades that I don't have to replace as often, because I hate doing it. But you can do it. If you've never replaced wiper blades, you can totally do it. It's not as hard as it used to be. Now, in the past, the way they were made, it was a hell of a lot harder to replace wiper blades. I've done it with the more complicated ones too, and those are awful. But yeah, the ones that they have now, you can totally do it. Just take a look at it. take a good look at your old blades. Look at how they're put on. Look, because I mean, every car is going to be a little bit different, but look at how they're put on. And you're going to see, once you take it off, you're going to see, when you take it off, you're just going to do the new ones in reverse. You pop the old ones off, you're going to pop on the new ones the same way you took the old ones off, but in reverse. You can do it. And you know, if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of confidence in yourself and doing things, doing things maybe you've never done before, doing stuff like that, I find, can give you a boost of confidence. Like, oh my God, look, I did it. Oh man, I replaced my wiper blades. Look at that. And even if you struggle a little bit, especially if you struggle a little bit, you're going to be so proud of yourself after you do it. And maybe it seems like no big deal to somebody else. And if somebody tells you it's no big deal, well, screw them, because they're just trying to, they're trying to bring you down. Don't let them do that. Anything that you can do that makes you feel, accomplished, like, hey, look, I did it. That's going to stay with you. And it could be the catalyst for other things. It can be a springboard into trying other things. Well, you know what? I replaced my own wiper blades. I might be able to do this too. Let's try it. Hell, what's the worst that can happen? I'm going to give it a shot. And you'll be glad you did. I change out my own wiper blades most of the time because it's cheaper, but he asked me about it, and I kept meaning to do it. Like, just let him do it. Shit, we're already here. And my tire what you would normally pay for a tire rotation anywhere else, that's what it would have cost anyway, and the tire rotation was free. So, like, just let them do it. Let them make a few bucks off of me. That I don't care, and I don't have to do it. I do know how to do it. Like I say, I've done it many times, and it is a little cheaper to do it yourself, and it's so easy. You can go to Walmart. Normally, I just get mine at Walmart, and they have a nice selection of different grades of windshield wiper blades. They have the cheaper ones, the more expensive ones. I get like the mid-range, the mid-grade ones. I never get the super expensive ones. I did one time. I got like the premium wiper blades, and I'm gonna tell you, they weren't any better than the mid-grade ones. They didn't last any longer. They didn't work any better. So I didn't get them again. I think it's Michelin. I think it's the Michelin wiper blades that I normally get. They're totally decent. Or Rain-X, those are okay. But for me, I mean, it's just me. You do whatever you want to, but for me, it seemed like the more expensive wiper blades really weren't that much better. I mean, maybe somebody out there has another suggestion, but I don't get the super cheap ones, because I have gotten those too, and they don't last as long. They really don't. You end up having to replace them more often, so I don't think you're really saving any money by getting them. Now, my dad swears by the cheap ones. He goes to, there's an Ollie's near where he lives, and they have windshield wiper blades. I don't think my Ollie's does, but one up near where he lives has windshield wiper blades, and he gets his wiper blades there, and they're like $2.99 each. And he swears by them. He has them on he has 2 trucks, and my stepmom's, she has like a, what is it, a Nissan, the little crossover thingy, the Rogue. Yeah, she has one of those. He puts them on all of the vehicles, and he swears by them. He said, oh, they're just as good as those more expensive ones. I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried any from there. But what you do is, if you've never done it, try this the next time you need wiper blades. And if you notice when it's raining, and it does, it seems like they just sort of start mushing the water around. It's not really wiping the water away. It's time for new wiper blades. Or you can try just taking a rag and some cleaner and like pulling the wiper arm out and wiping them off, cleaning them off a little bit. That might help. Maybe you don't need new ones. Maybe you just need to clean the ones you have. Wipe them off a little bit. They might work. They'll probably work better if you do that. I do that every time I wash my car. I will wipe off. I will do my wiper blades too, just to make sure they're clean. But what you do when you do need new wiper blades, you can go to an auto parts store like Advance or O'Reilly or whoever, or Walmart. You go back to the automotive section if you're in Walmart, and you will see a display of wiper blades. They're in these long, skinny things, you know. Now you're going to buy one wiper blade at a time. You need to know what size to get. They're measured in inches. And there will be a book there or a little computer screen or something. I know at my Walmart, I think it's a little touch screen thing, and you put in like your make and model of your car. There may be other subcategories or whatever, but you find your car or truck or whatever in there, you find it, and it will tell you. Because I don't know if you've ever noticed, but more than likely your two windshield wipers the blades are two different lengths. They're usually not the same length. Mine are two totally different lengths. So you're going to have to, one is probably going to be longer, one's going to be shorter. And that's the way mine are. So you want to make sure you get the right size. You don't want to get them too big or too small. They won't work quite right. So you do that, and you buy them and pay for them, and then you go out. I just do it in the parking lot at the Walmart. I don't give a shit. I'll do it right there in the parking lot. I throw away my trash, though. There's always a trash can out by the cart corral, and I take all my trash and I put it in the trash can. I don't leave trash in the parking lot. So I've seen people do that. They'll just throw it down to the parking lot. Like, come on now. There's a trash can like 50 paces away from you. Come on now. Park near the trash can. Shit, I don't know. People are so awful. I can't stand a litter bug. It pisses me off. Anyway, you get them out there, and again, look at, if you've never done it before, look at how it's attached, because you're going to have this metal arm that has a spring on it that goes boing, boing, boing. You can pull it out like this, attached to your car. That is the arm that holds the wiper blade. And there's probably going to be a little piece on there that looks like a little shepherd's hook. It's like this, you know. And the wiper blade there's a part on the wiper blade that's going to fit up in there, usually. I mean, that's the way it is on most cars. And there are instructions on the package for each blade that will tell you how to do it. It's very straightforward. You just have to look at it. It's a little bit of a brain exercise sometimes to like, okay, hold on a second. You know, but you can do it. You can totally do it. It's easy. I don't like saying it's easy because sometimes that's frustrating. You know, like, well, yeah, maybe for you. No, it'll be easy for you too. After you do it once, you'll be a pro at it. You can be so proud of yourself. And there will be a little tab in there, a little tab that you might need to push down on and push it up in there, and it'll make a click sound once it's in place. And to remove it, you just push that tab down and pull it down out of there. You may have to wiggle it a little bit to kind of dislodge it. And that is how you're going to take it out later once you need to replace it again. But definitely try it. I mean, you know, what have you got to lose? You can totally do it. And you will be so proud of yourself. I know I was probably, I don't know, shit, 18 or 19 when I first replaced windshield wiper blades by myself. And I was so proud of myself. Oh my gosh, like, I did it. Look at that. I don't have to go to the service station to get it done. Yay. I did it myself. Yay. I was very proud. And I've been doing it ever since. So yeah, every time I do, somehow, I don't even know how, I usually end up breaking a nail. I don't know why. And you go get your hands are gonna get a little bit of black stuff on them from the arm, the windshield wiper arm. Just wipe it off. It won't hurt you. A little bit of dirt's good for you. We all need to get a little dirty every now and then. You need to get your hands dirty. It's good for you. It builds character, and it'll make you stronger. It does, I'm telling you. Get dirty every now and then, taking care of shit in your own life. It's good for you. And if you ever want to be like a girl boss or whatever, you're going to need to learn how to do some stuff for yourself. Even the nitty gritty stuff, you need to learn how to do that yourself. It's good for you. Train tracks. Damn, it didn't move. All right. My phone holder is doing great. It usually ends up bouncing down. It didn't do it. That's cool. So I'm out running errands now that I got my tires rotated and balanced. Got my spiffy new windshield wiper blades on. So that's one thing off my list that I forgot to put on the list. I kept meaning I was going to put a reminder on my calendar. Because I was driving down the road last time it was raining. I said, damn it, Mary, put it on your calendar to get some freaking wiper blades. These suck. These are awful. I know. And I have these conversations with myself. I know that. Well, now I don't have to, so. And it's always nice, too, the first time you get to use your wiper blades that you replaced yourself, like, you know, and you turn them on and they work so much better than what you had before. You can really see the difference. It's like when you get new glasses, you don't realize how bad you needed them until you put them on for the first time, and everything's in like HD, like, whoa, I can see individual leaves on the trees. Yeah, you don't realize how bad they were till you get new ones. Hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna run up here to Aldi. I gotta get some yogurt and something. I forget what, something else I needed. I don't remember. I gotta get yogurt for sure because I'm totally out. And I got to get home and get to work on my videos today. I'm doing rhinestone jewelry again. I'm going to end up with a total of 5 of those rhinestone videos, I believe. I think we're going to have 5 total, or 6, but I think it's 5. Doing that, and then I'm going to put another coat of that linseed oil on the little birdhouse. And those are the videos today for the other channel. And I'm going to talk about being out on your own. Somebody wanted me to make a video of, talking about how to go out and live on your own and do, be on your own. So I guess I'm going to talk about that for the second coat. We have 2 more coats to go on that freaking birdhouse. I don't know that it's going to look that different from, how it looks now, but I don't know. We'll see. But it is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. God, we had frost all over everything this morning. It was cold as hell outside. It's warming up though. It's already 45 outside. It's feeling a whole lot better. And later this week it's supposed to get up to 79. And I talked to my dad yesterday, and I'm gonna go up there and trim some stuff. He said, "Oh, you ain't got to do that. I got a saw attachment for my weed eater." I'm like, damn it. I don't like the idea of you doing that either. Lord have mercy. He's stubborn though. He'll do it because he's stubborn. I just worry about him. All right, I'm gonna get off of here and drive. But thank you so much for watching and for being here. I hope your Tuesday is spectacular, and I'll see you again soon.